Georgia Transparency is coming to you with a special update. It appears Proctor doesn't want to hear when a citizen of Grantville calls to redress the mayor's actions. Remember to always record your government officials. Let's listen to this phone call in its entirety.
Hello, Tabitha. Did I lose you?
Thank you for calling the City of Grantville.
Wow.
City of Grantville.
Hello, Tabitha. Did I lose you?
This is not Tabitha.
Okay, who am I speaking with?
This is Whitley.
Oh, Whitley. Okay. All right, Whitley. Hold on. I'm getting the attorney's office back online here. If you want to try and get Al on while we're waiting.
All right. His line is busy, so it's probably got a voicemail.
Okay, let him know I'm on the line waiting here.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Law Office of S. Mark Mitchell, LLC. Please hold for...
Okay, Whitley, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. I'm getting the attorney Mark Mitchell back on.
All right. The mayor is actually here, and I'm going to forward you over.
To the mayor? No, I didn't ask for the mayor. Hello?
Mr. Proctor?
Yeah, I didn't ask for you. I was holding for Al, the city manager.
Okay, what can I help you with?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me okay?
I hear music and part of you.
Yeah, the music is the attorney Mark Mitchell. And then I need Al on the line, the city manager.
Why?
Because I said I'm talking to him about your illegal actions. That's why I didn't ask to be.
Can I have your name, sir? Can I have your name, sir? Can I have your name?
My name is Chuck. I'm a citizen here.
For your previous
You don't live in Attorney
Mitchell, you will need to direct your concerns
yes,
to the
ma'am.
city. You
Who
can
are
try
we
to contact
speaking
the
with?
representative or city council.
Oh, yes,
for further
ma'am. That's
assistance.
why I have the city
Attorney
on right
Mitchell,
now to do a
unfortunately, is
conference
unable to
call
assist.
since he's
Please direct
referred me
your
to the
concerns
city.
to the city. Thank
I've
you
got
for
the
calling.
city on here to speak with you guys, to speak with Mark. Is Mark available? Hello, ma'am?
Mr. Mitchell will not be made. Ma'am, this is the mayor. Please do not make Mr. Mitchell available. That's on my orders.
Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't ask for you. That's why I
He
asked
works
the
for me,
city
dipshit.
manager.
He works
No.
for me. You're
Dipshit,
harassing
huh?
calling the city hall.
Okay.
I have your phone number.
I
We're
don't
going to
care
have it
what
traced,
you have,
and I'm
I
turning you over
have
to
the
the
right to
GDI.
speak to my city and my city attorney as well.
You don't live here.
You
do not live here.
Oh, wow.
Give me your address, please.
Okay.
Give me your address.
That's
please.
none of your business, but I can tell you that I would never give you my address, even though I'm a newer citizen here.
You
I'd
said
never...
you live in Grantville.
Correct.
Well, I can look you up through the utility system. That's not a problem.
Yeah, go ahead and
find
try
out
that.
if you actually exist.
Right.
Well, I've got your phone number right here, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you've got one of my phone numbers since I moved. But the fact of the matter is...
918-528. That's not a Georgia phone number.
Correct. Have you ever heard of, I mean, you are older. You may not have ever heard of how people keep their numbers when they move from one state to the other.
I was in telecommunications and information technology for 35 years. I was around when number portability was...
You must have lost that ability then to know that you can actually keep
No, I haven't
numbers
lost
when
the
you
ability.
move states. Since I
have more than an 8th grade education like you have.
Yeah.
All right, look, this call's going to terminate. If you call the city one more time...
I'm letting you know I have the right to call my city, and I will call one more time, and I will call
This is called telecommunications harassment.
No, it is not.
And I'm going to turn you over to...
Look up the Georgia law.
Look up the Georgia law.
You turn me over to whoever the hell you want. You are breaking the law. You are violating civil rights, and I am not going to stand for it. I'm a citizen here now, and I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to keep calling until I get my city attorney online with your city manager.
You don't get to talk to the city attorney.
That needs to... Oh, I will. I am. Would you like to hold while I get them back on?
Yeah, I just told them to not take your call.
Okay. Well, you're not the boss of them. You're not the boss
Yes, I
of
am.
me
Would you?
You
Would you
work
like me
for
to
me.
read you the charter? No, I don't work for you. You don't live in Grantville.
For me, I do. And all you're going to get out of me is I can see how tyrannical you are and how you would retaliate. You're only going to get that I'm right off Lone Oak Road, and you're not going to know anything else about me. But the fact of the matter is, as a citizen here, I have the right to petition my government, which is what I'm doing for redress at this time. I have every right to do it. I will continue to do it until your tyrannical actions are stopped. Period. Whether you like it or not.
So I guess you're like the guy who gave a death threat to my family yesterday, aren't you?
Oh, okay. Whatever you want to think. That obviously you got some psychosis
if
going
you're
on.
local, if you're local, look up the Noon and Times Herald and read the article.
I don't read.
Read it. You don't read. I got that. You have an 8th grade education. You don't read. You don't know how to read.
Tyrannical education. But the fact of the matter is,
I have a pretty healthy education.
I have the right as a citizen here. Doesn't matter how long I've lived here, and if I've transferred. When I transfer, if I don't transfer,
why don't you come down to City Hall and let's have a discussion? Why don't you put your face in front of us? Why don't you come to City Hall, be a man, come down here and sit in my office and talk to me about it. Be a man. Are you a man? That's a question too.
Because I can see you don't care about how you're violating rights. So you would do whatever.
It's clear you don't really care about anything. You're going to continue to harass.
Go ahead.
I'm going to interrupt you all I want. I am on the phone. You're on my line. It belongs to me.
Well,
so guess what?
If
you want to come down here, you continue to harass the city.
As well. And you can call it harassment. Legally, it's not. Legally, it's petitioning my government for redress. Oh,
no,
believe me,
legally it's harassment.
I've done it
Telecommunication harassment.
Plenty of times.
Really? Well,
plenty of times.
Well, I guess you have nothing better to do. Don't you have a job?
Yeah, I have several actually, but actually petitioning my government for redress against tyrants like you actually will always come first.
Tyrant. How am I a tyrant, by the way? Explain that one.
Okay, well, we can start with violation of the first civil right, the First Amendment of our
civil rights.
Yeah, the First Amendment.
A civil right. Do you?
Yes,
do you
the First Amendment.
That
do you
First Amendment.
Those amendments
okay, see, this is what you don't understand. The First Amendment has nothing to do with civil rights. Did you read the 1964 Civil Rights legislation?
You're so delusional.
Did you read it?
How did you get into this
You really don't know
I have a
much.
feeling you're not going to be in there very long.
I won by a landslide the last time. I'll win by a landslide again.
More delusion.
Oh, really? Do you know what the vote count was?
It's no wonder people.
So if you live in Grantville, who did I run against?
Are giving you death threats. I understand that.
If you live in Grantville, if you live in Grantville, who did I run against? Who did I run against?
Like I said, new resident. Only.
No, you're not.
I don't even know how many. Okay, more. You can have whatever delusions you want, but.
And I know everybody who lives on Lone Oak Road.
I don't petition my government for redress in towns I don't live in. Oh my goodness.
Oh really?
Okay. Well, I'll call back. Like I said, I was getting the city manager because you don't obviously follow the law or protect against rights. So I'll call back.
You're not going to talk to the city manager. You're not going to talk to the city attorney.
I have to talk to him.
You continue to call. Like I said, if you live here, why don't you come down?
I have the right to call, so I'm going to continue to call. I'm going to continue.
Why don't you come down here if you live in the city?
Because I see how tyrannical.
It's clear you don't.
And you will.
It's clear you don't live in the city.
Even though you get the police to follow your unlawful orders and unlawful edicts, that doesn't mean they're not going to be liable. They, knowingly doing this, they're going to lose their qualified immunity when these lawsuits come.
Wrong.
And that's going to have money come out of my pocket.
Wrong. Only a judge can remove qualified immunity.
Toddler. I'm way
Only
younger
a judge
than you.
can remove qualified immunity.
Correct. And that can be done when you, as well as the police, knowingly violate civil rights, which they've done on video.
Again, what civil rights are we violating? Are we discriminating because of race, color, religion, or creed? That's civil rights. You understand that, right?
Yeah, you don't understand. You're so delusional with the oath that you took.
Do you understand the civil rights laws of 1964 and 71?
That's what makes you such trash is you swore the oath to defend these civil rights, and you just try and trample all over.
Civil rights. You keep referring to civil rights. Don't you understand the civil rights laws?
The lawsuits that you're going to have to pay out, the city's going to have to pay out, comes out of the citizens'
Well, how are you going to afford an attorney?
That's my pockets.
How are you going to afford an attorney?
That's my pockets that this money comes out of. Now,
and you know where the money comes from to defend
my attorney's
your
already
pocket
on
as well.
Right. And then I'll get that back plus more. That's what you don't get. You're going to have to pay out not only my fees, your civil fees, as well as the judgment for violating civil rights. That's what you
Then why don't you go take your time and go get your little lawyer, file a lawsuit, have at it. We just got through getting one thrown out from someone else.
Mine's like the second or third in a row. But in the meantime, I'm building more of the case here. Am I actually calling and getting these words from you? That's what you don't
Explaining that you can't explain the difference between the First Amendment and the Civil Rights Laws of 1964. You can't explain the difference.
You just want to hold on to that illusion, don't you?
You never read the Constitution, man.
Yeah, I wonder, why is it that you're shutting down pages that only you have control over? Is it because you know that you're violating these rights? You know that you're
Did you know that Facebook is a limited public forum? Have you ever read the forum doctrine?
Correct. And
have you read it? Have you read
like the City Hall is.
Have you read it?
You can't kick people out for exercising
Oh, yes,
their rights.
Which criminal trespass. We sure can. You have no business in City Hall. City Hall is a limited public forum.
Correct.
No,
by
limited
law,
public forum. If you have no business, you can get kicked out.
Videoing.
Nope,
because
you do
by
not.
law, it's been held up in Supreme Court that videoing is actually business. Valid business.
No, it's not.
You are so delusional and dumb. That's why I don't get. Well, I do get why you've tried to censor so many people, because you realize, I think...
Censor? Who have I censored, by the way?
Truly realize that what you're doing is wrong, not only against the law, but also wrong. And I'm glad I got all of this recorded. It's really going to help it.
Oh, are you, wait.
But
Are you recording me?
Oh, yes.
Hold on, are you recording me?
As I've told you.
You just violated the law. You just violated the law. You just violated the law.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
If you didn't inform me,
Just
you're
like
recording.
You can
record me standing in person, but you can't on the phone.
Everyone know I'm recording. You're wrong. Hello? Did I lose you? Okay, I'll try back.
City of Grantville.
Yes. Tabitha or Whitney?
Tabitha.
Okay, Tabitha. I need the city manager on. Got the conference going with the city attorney and not the mayor.
You are forthwith told to make no more calls to here. You're now being reported. I've got you traced. I've got you traced, and now you're going to be prosecuted.
We just got disconnected. Hello?